Hey everybody, we're back at the Rosary at Rose Creek with Cheryl Taylor, who has been renovating this former church for, 9 months now?
9 months. It's been 9 months.
It's been 9 months, and we've been here a couple of times, but you've come a long way just in the last few weeks, really.
Thank you. It's just been, I feel like it's coming together. There's still so much to do, but I'm feeling really good about it, the progress so far in 9 months, especially.
There's more coming, and we're excited to see the latest. So you ready to give us a tour?
I am.
Well, let's do it.
Well, welcome back. I'm so excited to show the next edition of the renovations to the Rosary at Rose Creek. It's come a long way. The sanctuary is really looking great. The windows are painted, the trim around the windows are painted, the walls are painted, the plaster has been repaired, the beams have been painted, the fixtures have been hung, so I can't wait to really show those off. I think we talked one time about the Sasquatch-sized bathroom, this 12-foot wall, which will share a wall between the powder bathroom, half bath, and the kitchen. This will be the refrigerator area, sink, cabinet, and pantry. Now the island that's going to be here, and you can see it indicated by the blue tape on the floor. So if I'm standing here, I'm standing in front of the future range. It's going to be actually a green island. So I have a little bit of chutzpah in me, and we're gonna do something wild and crazy. We're gonna do a green island and white cabinets on the wall, and we're gonna see where we go with that. So really looking forward to playing off the stained glass windows with the green island and then the green depression glass and the white wall cabinets. I had an open house and it was really well attended, and I put together a few boards for some before and after photos and future projects that are going to be done. These two photos in particular are showing what the belfry is going to be like. This exterior is for the most part pretty much done except for the belfry, and I need to do what's called board and batten siding and then cedar siding, and it's going to be a staggered cedar siding along here and board and batten along the door frame. My goal is to try to open the belfry and have it as a wine loft. You know, here's little stick figures drinking a glass of wine. I say it's a Malbec. You might say it's a White Zinfandel, but friends don't let friends drink White Zin. So this is something I just recently hung. I've been starting, as I get projects done, I actually take a little time to start with some decor. And I hung our family's photo of Jesus. This was my great-grandmother, Callie Caston's photo of Jesus, or portrait of Jesus. A girlfriend gave me this mantle, and I really love it because it lets me display some of the church artifacts. Here we have several hymnals that were used in the church. This is the old wafer communion tray, I believe. This is school bell, or for Sunday school bell, and an old wicker basket offering plate. But this is the hymnal that I remember when my grandparents had their 50th wedding anniversary, because I started doing calligraphy, and I remember staring at this hymnal with the calligraphy writing, and I thought, oh, I really want to do this type of calligraphy. So I remember this from 1983 when I was a child, singing out of this hymnal. The future master bath, it really hasn't had much activity in here other than cleaning it out, doing some initial demolition of the wall, framing in the exterior wall, enclosing that porch, and then drawing out kind of with frog tape, the painter's tape, the plan in here. Commode area, shower area, and vanity area. Of course, my HVAC guy has helped me get heat into this room, which has been a blessing because it's 7 below right now. Today, I think it's 7 below. So as we come into the master closet portion of this room, right here, we kind of have a doorway. You can kind of see by the tape indicating where the door will be. These will be walls here. This wall here gets demolished, and I'll have to put in a large header to hold the load bearing, the roof line. So all of this will become a large walk-in closet, approximately 8 feet by 8 feet. And this has been insulated. This was the old porch. So I'm feeling really good about at least enclosing this area so I can start on the work this spring. Let me show you the updates to the Fungin Dungeon. It's just a little few updates to make the space a little bit more livable while I live here and do this project. So welcome to my kitchen. This is where I've been able to live while I'm doing construction in the sanctuary. So my sink is up on 2x4s. I have an old table that I've used as a kind of my dishes. I have an old dresser for my dishes. And then of course my bathroom and my closet is just up on rods on 2x4s. So this is a great, okay space for me for right now. Temporary shower, dresser that has all my dishes and spices, and of course espresso bar. Can't forget coffee. This is what gets me going in the morning in order to pick up a paintbrush or my hammer. My bedroom. I really love this space. It's such a bright sunshine room, southwest exposure, lots of windows. You're at grade, but it still gives a lot of natural light, and it's just a wonderful. I'm trying to get out of the sun. Yeah. It's just a wonderful. It's a cozy room. Somebody said you should turn it into a wine cellar, and it's making me think twice, but the windows wouldn't be good for a wine cellar, and I think it makes a better bedroom. So this is the exterior porch where we enclosed it a few months ago, or I enclosed it a few months ago. The board and batten siding. This siding will be the same as what's on the belfry, so they will play off with each other and hopefully bring the whole building together. There's a lot of different textures, the brick, the stucco, the vinyl. There's a lot of different textures here, and I was really pleased at how this turned out, this vinyl siding along this portion of the wall.
Cheryl, we're sitting on the stage in the pulpit area, and this threw you some curveballs a few weeks ago.
It did. As with any construction project, you always have challenges of how to route new mechanical. There was no supply lines, no furnace supply lines to either the bedroom in the basement or the future master bathroom. And so working with my HVAC guy, we determined that underneath the stage we had about 9.5 inches of clearance that I could squeeze under to be able to get some ductwork put in.
We're looking at the photos right now.
Yeah, it was crazy. Squeezing under there. I called a friend of mine and I said, he's on the local fire department here in Rose Creek. Give a shout out to Andy. I said, Andy, can you come and just hold my hand in case I get stuck? And then he asked me, what do you want me to do if you get stuck? And I said, call the rest of your fire department and start ripping out the stage.
I was going to ask you if he had you roped up so that he could pull you out if you were stuck back there.
I did have a rope with me in case he needed to send me something, or I needed to give him something. He needed to send me a tool that I didn't have. So I did have a supply rope with me, if you will. But I showed him some areas where I had opened up the stage area, a couple different places that he opened up the stage for safety purposes, but he used those holes as an opportunity to take photographs of me working under the stage.
Cheryl, we're now in what you had planned to be the office area here, but those plans have changed recently, so share about that.
They have. This, like you said, Axel, this was going to be the office area. But the pulpit is about 3/4 across the front of the chapel. And this area was always intended for a certain use, and I'm gonna repurpose that use.
And that is a perfect cliffhanger, Cheryl. Thanks for not spilling the beans. We'll be back here in about a couple of months or so when this area will look as you just teased us a little bit. Mm-hmm. And so we'll leave it at that for now. Thank you, Cheryl, for this latest update. We are just, I'm fascinated how this place is coming together in just the 9 months. I mean, remember when you took this place over, it was just, a giant storage area, right?
It was.
You have all these great ideas, and they're coming to life piece by piece. It's so great to see this, and thank you so much for sharing this space with me and others who are watching. And I think you had a few words of appreciation too.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out and a big thank you to the entire community of Rose Creek and friends and family, anybody that's following the Rosary at Rose Creek. It's been wonderful to do this project. And I know you have a passion to save this building, and it's great to see your comments And I feel the love. I feel the love that you guys are sending me and your support and your cheers. So thank you.
Very good. Thanks, Cheryl. And we'll be back in a couple of months.
Thank you. See you soon.